The Best of Youth is a 2003 Italian film directed by Marco Tullio Giordana, spanning from 1966 to 2003. The film chronicles the lives of the Carrati family, focusing primarily on brothers Nicola and Matteo. Through their personal journeys, the movie reflects significant social and political events in Italy over 4 decades. The story opens in Rome, introducing the Carrati family. Brothers Nicola and Matteo, their parents and sisters. Nicola and Matteo, both university students, plan a summer trip to Norway with friends. Before their departure, Matteo, who works part-time at a mental institution, encounters Giorgia, a young patient subjected to electroconvulsive therapy. Disturbed by her treatment, Matteo decides to help her escape, and Nicola joins him. Their journey with Giorgia is full of uncertainty, but they are determined to give her a chance at freedom. However, their efforts fail when the authorities track them down, and Giorgia is taken back to the hospital. This event leaves a deep mark on both brothers, altering the course of their lives. Following this failure, Nicola and Matteo find themselves heading in different directions. Matteo, who was once idealistic, becomes disillusioned. He drops out of university, abandoning his plans for the future, and enlists in the army. He is drawn to structure, discipline, and control, seeking a path that will give his life meaning. Nicola, however, is profoundly moved by what happened to Giorgia and decides to pursue a career in psychiatry, hoping to bring reform to the way patients like her are treated. This moment defines their destinies, pushing them onto opposite paths that will shape their futures in ways they could never have foreseen. As the late 1960s turn into the 1970s, Italy is in turmoil, with student protests, political unrest, and social change sweeping the country. Nicola embraces the changing times, becoming involved in activism and movements advocating for social justice. He meets Giulia, a passionate musician and political activist, and the two fall in love. Their relationship is intense, fueled by shared ideals and dreams of a better future. Meanwhile, Matteo, now a police officer, becomes increasingly rigid and emotionally withdrawn. While Nicola is immersed in the vibrant, chaotic world of revolution and reform, Matteo is growing colder, disillusioned with both his personal life and his role in society. The brothers, once inseparable, now seem like strangers, their occasional meetings filled with tension and unspoken resentment. Nicola and Giulia start a family, and their daughter Sarah is born. However, as the years pass, Giulia's commitment to radical politics deepens. She becomes involved in underground revolutionary movements that call for direct action against the government. Nicola, who once shared her ideals, begins to see how dangerous her path has become. Giulia ultimately makes the painful decision to leave him and their daughter behind, choosing the revolution over her family. Nicola is left to raise Sarah alone, struggling with heartbreak but determined to provide a good life for her. Matteo continues to drift further into isolation. He moves from one assignment to another, never truly settling, never forming meaningful relationships. He briefly connects with Mirla, a photographer, but his inability to open up emotionally prevents any deep bond from forming. His internal struggles grow heavier, and he carries a sadness that he cannot escape. One day, overwhelmed by everything he has kept bottled up, Matteo takes his own life. His death shatters the Carrati family, leaving Nicola and the rest of his loved ones devastated. Years pass, and Nicola channels his grief into his work. He dedicates himself to improving mental health care, always haunted by the memory of Giorgia and the promise he made to himself long ago. He searches for her, determined to see if her life ever improved. When he finally finds her in a modern care facility, he is relieved to see that she is being treated with dignity and respect. His work has not been in vain, and he finds a sense of peace knowing that change is possible. Nicola eventually reconnects with Mirla, and their relationship grows into something meaningful. Giulia, after years in hiding, is finally arrested and imprisoned. Sarah, now a young woman, visits her mother, seeking closure for the years of absence and unanswered questions. The Carrati family, despite all the pain and loss they have endured, continues forward, showing resilience in the face of time. The film comes full circle as the family reunites in Norway, the place Nicola and Matteo had planned to visit decades ago. The journey is symbolic of their reflections on the past, a tribute to Matteo, and a reminder of the unbreakable ties of family. The Best of Youth is a powerful story of love, loss, and the passage of time. It masterfully intertwines personal struggles with historical events, offering a deeply emotional and thought-provoking look at how life's choices, whether intentional or accidental, shape the destiny of individuals and families across generations. It is a story about resilience, about the things we lose and the things we hold on to, and above all, about the enduring bonds that connect us to the people we love.